you want to think about what is the most crucial moment of this shot? What is the climax, right? And so if you've figured out what the climax of your shot is, you want to be thinking in terms of, is this a high energy moment or a low energy moment? Am I crescending? Am I, accelerating into a high energy moment and then coming out of it? And that's my peak. In which case you want to make sure that that high energy moment is preceded by kind of a less high energy moment, and it's the highest energy moment in your shot. So you can have some contrast to get there so that it really stands out. Similarly, if it's a low energy moment, say there's lots of panic, something happens and then you stop, right? You need to create that contrast. So you want high energy, then really low energy to create that contrast and texture. And you want to make sure that that highest contrast change is at the most important part of your shot, the part that you've decided is kind of the punchline or the main beat of your shot. You want to create the highest contrast there that you can. I made that mistake earlier on in my career. It was caught before it got on the film, but a character who was shouting, and they just kept shouting the same volume, like energy-wise, all the way through. So it started to lose its effect at the crescendo. So you need to right? Bigger every time, to the point where the biggest one is the one that you want to be your main one. So I feel like that's something that you should take into consideration for your texture when you're looking at your shot. Everything feeling high energy all the time, and then we'll stop paying attention because we'll have got accustomed to high energy, and then high energy won't be high energy anymore. It will be what we understand to be the normal energy. You know what I mean? If you present somebody with high energy all the time, all that's going to happen is that you're going to calibrate, your expectations to be, all right, this is the norm. So when you do that, you don't have anywhere to go anymore, right? So you need to have a bit of this so that this feels really big. So make sure you don't just have it full energy all the way. Make sure that you've got the pauses to contrast, and then you build up to your maximum crescendo, whatever you want that to be, so that you feel that, progression, and the audience feels the difference between the pause and the energy, right?